Guys, next 20 minutes, right? So what we try to do in 20 minutes, the hero, but we are not even close.
That's effing sweet.
I didn't redo assets, we do it later, but let's try to focus on finishing this in next 20 minutes. I think we can do this. It also has nice, you see, like nice shiny effect and for every card. So it's gonna be like another drop shadow, or we do, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do this definitely. So right, so let's focus on finishing this slider and make it cut here. So this should not go when you slide, it should not go over the content on the left side. Good, and I give myself 5 seconds to... Okay, what are we going to do here is we need this header slider wrapper, it set to width 100%, but actually it's not working as I need it to work. So we're gonna do this. This will set this overflow hidden. Now we save here. It's not going out of, it's not going to overlap the content on the left side. But now we just need to limit our slider mask. That's it. That's it. It's so easy. And we can do it with 100% width, but max width is like, remember we set this image. No, actually that was in the grid, in this grid, right? No, in the parent grid. In the parent grid, we set it to 0. Okay, no, that was this grid. Header content, edit parent grid. Let me check this. Good. Header right wrapper, edit grid. This is where we did it. 25 rem. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is actually header slider wrapper 25 rem. Nice. It has the width of this phone now, but what if we make it bigger? It doesn't matter because we have RAMs, it's scalable, and we just need this header slider to make it as 150, 120. Yeah, that's good. 130. I think it's good enough. Sweet. We solved the problem, which is awesome. Good. So actually, what if we remove this and we actually make it align in the middle? Absolute, we remove the 0, 0. Now it's aligned in the middle, but we want to shift it a bit. We can do this with margin simply, you know, like we just move the margin. What is like 20 rem? Too much for sure. 5 rem. That's a lot. No, we should not do this. Okay. Good. I should remove it and not use margins here. And why suddenly it started to be in the middle? Let's get back just a bit. Good. We were here. Okay. Good. So header slider wrapper, and we want it to be in the middle. Boom. Now, but it doesn't look like in the middle, right? It's definitely not. It's definitely doesn't look, because we have this padding. Of course we have this padding, right? So we remove it, and now actually this padding will help us. Let's do like 10%, and then we just place it. This is the benefit of Visual Builder, and we align this black line actually with this black line. Okay, this gray color. Awesome. Let's check this out, how it works on big resolution. Still works. Good. Boom, boom, boom. Card go inside. I like it. Yeah, I really like it. And we do some more fun interactions here. We'll figure this out. So I think that cool effect with this glowing effect we can add on the back, and when slide in view we simply change color of that element. Right, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So here we just need to add relative, and we also want to have some probably drop shadow, right? Do we have it? I don't have it. Or we don't want. No, we don't need it. Okay, let's add div, and we say header image glow. Good. And what I want to do is I want to make this position absolute, right? Now, because we have this, we should set it to middle. So now when we get to this image glow, this is perfectly in the middle. Good. And why not to try just apply this? But let's check image first. Okay, it's like, you know, it looks like a card, but glowing. And something like this. Right. And then minus. Good. So background color. And now we do radius 100. Viewport width, this is circle, or even we don't need it. We can do something like 8 rem. Yeah. And let's do filter, blur, something like 100 pixels. It looks pretty much what we need, right? Except we put it on top, then it goes to the back, so we don't even need any Z index to be applied. That's it. And maybe we just do, we can just do less of opacity here. Yeah, so it's glowing, but not too much. Nice. So when another slide is in view, we just change color for this image glow. Good. And we can do more fun stuff with sliders. When slider change, slider in view. Start an animation plus slider yellow in view. Boom. Plus background color, change target, and we change target, header image glow, and we need to set it to this yellow. Like duration doesn't really matter here. Right. And you know, one more cool stuff that we can do is plus scale, change target, and we scale this image to 1. Good. But for this, I would set the duration to 0.3 and out cubic gonna be good. Nice. So it happens together. Save. Now we go and select an action. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Duplicate yellow out of view. Out view. So scale, now we set scale to something like 0.9. Yeah, 0.9. And duration 0.3. All good, all good. And background color, we don't need this at all. So actually, let me just duplicate it. So we're gonna set both of them. I will explain this in just a second. Good. I just need another interaction here. Slider change, select an action, start an animation, and we select this. Good. And now we remove the scale. So we keep it this background color and we call it slider yellow in view. Save it. Good. But when we get to this interaction, we call it slider just in view. And we remove this background color. Save. And what we did now is, now we can apply this to all sliders, to the class. So we don't need to worry about it. And we apply unique interaction when we need to change only background color. So this has to be applied to all of them. To this, this, this. Good. Slider in view. Done. And I actually don't know. We apply it to class, but we don't see this here, which is weird. But let's check if it works. Yeah. Chink. Nice. It works. It works. But you know what? Let's swap. It's gonna look way better if we scale it to 0.9. Save. And this is going to be 1. This is gonna be cool, right? This is gonna be really cool. Save. So now check this out. Up, up. It's like this card is coming and placing into the phone. Do you feel it? Yeah, I also like how it was before. So let's just back to 1. And right. I think this makes more sense. The active one is bigger one. Yeah, this makes more sense to me. Nice. And we need to set the current state for slider in view. We scale it to 1. But the current state should be 0.9 for set initial state. Save. And this one in view. No, it doesn't work this way. Okay. Let's remote. Save. So we do it this way. We just set. We'll just set this header slider image as 0.9. transform. So we set it to 0.9. No, that should be scale 0.9. And let's check how it looks. Tin, tin, boom, boom. But the first one initially it must be 1, right? So what if we do it like this? Is first, and now we just scale to 1. Okay. So this is initial view, and now it works. Now it's perfect. Okay, the only thing we need to do is to change these images and we good. So we almost finished actually our hero, except we have this part and we have find out more button. So let's just add another button here. So this element is margin top, and we have another button. Good, we do just the same. Margin top, we remove this. Button group, we don't need this. And we just add link block, and we call it button. But we want to, okay, let me check it. This is link button actually. So we don't need actually this, we call it button link. I call it button link. Good, find out more. Maybe this is gonna be with underline actually. So we can take this underline from here and we put the text up. Did I type it text link? Yeah, I did again. Okay. What was that? Learn more? Find out more. Find out more. More. Give me more. And remember what I said about those arrows? Now imagine we just need to type arrow. Boom, arrow here. Button link, and we add this with gap 0.5 em. Actually, this is gonna be too much probably, or not. Yeah, it's fine. And actually, are we good? No, we're good. I just want to add, remember we have copied this navbar link underline wrapper, right? I want to use it. I want to reuse it. So, but I want to make another class, duplicate, and this is button underline wrapper, which will be position absolute. We place it to the bottom here, and we need to have our button as position relative. So it's got to the end. Woohoo! It's here. Sweet. Yeah, I need that button wrapper. No, was it button container? Button. Okay, what was that? Here we have button group. Okay, button group. So now we place, because button group has display flags, now we have this button link. It's not fitting the entire width of the wrapper. Button underline, we have this arrow, button link. So what I want to do is plus a mouse hover, select, start animation. I can even reuse probably this animation. Slider here on view? No. On hover. Navbar hover, right? Preview. Was it this one? I think so. Start an animation and navbar hover out. Good, and we apply it to class text. Because we didn't change name of this, that should work, but we see just in a second. And this link underline is button. I have to make it. If I want to reuse that interaction, I have to do this. Now we just apply a black color so we see the line. And let's make for the button link color black. Good. And let's remove decoration. And let's add overflow hidden. Should be. Now let's check if it works. Yay! It works. It works just perfect. But I also want on hover to move this arrow, and we can do this with CSS. Other 20 minutes. And we almost here. We have done this logo, we have done this navigation. We also done this cool animation for those cards. I still have to replace assets. And we do some cool stuff with those arrows. They are not going to be placed here, right? And you know what is going to be cool? Like when user is click next and he see this last card, and it's not like starting again and again. We see this like maybe call to action or some cool prompt or whatever. Like you have 3 cards, that's it. So we stop it in a slider. Good, and I think we're gonna do this in the next section because we already have, we're in good shape here. Like that's a lot of stuff, and we didn't have a strong plan, so we really playing with all the elements here. Yeah, I think it's really cool now. We even have some interactions. I probably do another session, another 20 minutes. If you want to watch it, you can do it or do it in a few rounds. So stick with me, guys. We continue doing this and see you in the next 20 minutes session.